Hello, everybody, here on May 21st. Welcome to Trading Within the Box here on 12:40 p.m. And we're going to be going over some stocks here. We're going to go over our list and the market. We'll go over the market first. But first of all, this is not a recommendation to buy, hold, sell any stocks, equities, options, forex, or futures. This is a educational video only. If you'd like to trade stocks or purchase stocks, please contact a licensed professional or the brokerage house of your choice, and they will help you execute purchase and sells on stocks there. Okay, so let's go over it. Here we got the S&P 500, and right now we're looking at a daily chart, which we've been going a little bit of sideways here, and we got some dojis hanging up at the top. Now, when you get the dojis and you're hanging up at the top here like this, you're due for a pullback, okay? So you see the volume tapering off here, okay, down at the bottom right there. You see that? Okay, and you're hung up in this area here. So we could get this little pullback to a support level, possibly at the 9-day moving average or the 20 right there, and then we'll see if they're going to run it back up and retest, okay? When we look at a 2-hour chart, we want to see actually what's happening. Now, we get a pullback on the stochastic all the way to the bottom from the last time right here, and we have a little bit of a higher low here, okay? See how the selling volume tapering off, and then you have a little buyers coming in right in that spot, but we do have also a sideways move here. So let's see if they're going to drop this back for a pullback, or if they're going to pop this up to 534.07, okay? So one of those scenarios in place. We do have we're holding on the S&P 500 right now, but we're hung up with the dojis up in this area, okay? Go over to a line chart, want to see if we have an M forming. We could have a small little M forming, possibly right in this area. We could have a little W forming here. We could be getting this type of thing, too, okay? Now, we could also be getting this type of thing where we get the little M, and then we come back, okay? So that's just we're going to follow, and that's how we follow money. So we're not predicting, okay? We don't have a crystal ball. We're just going to follow what the big guys are going to do. On the XLF, which is the bank basket, which is the ETF for the bank basket right now, we came back to support on, and we have a doji, okay? So right now we have a little more seller than buyer, but we want to see on a 2-hour chart actually what's happening, and what's going on here is we're holding support on a 2-hour chart. Now we're below the moving average on the 2-hour chart right here, so it's possible we come back and then we can break step, okay? It is possible because we have a little more seller than buyer there, okay? That could be in place, okay? So let's move back over to the daily chart and go over to the SMH, which is the semiconductor ETF here. And right now we have a sideways consolidation right here again. See that right in this spot right here. So we want to see now we did have sideways moves, and then we had the pop-up right there, okay? We can get a sideways move, we get another pop-up right there too, okay? Go over to IWM. Let's see IWM and see what the speculators are doing. Same type of situation right now. We have a little bit of a sideways move with the dojis, but we got up and above the resistance area. So let's see if we're going to hold. Let's see if we're going to hold. Now we move over to the 2-hour chart where the survey says we want to see what's going to happen here on the 2-hour chart, and we made another run, but we failed at the resistance area on the 2-hour chart. Then we held the 50-day moving average, but now we're below the moving out the 20-day moving average, which we want to see if we're going to pull back to the 50 on the 2-hour chart. So it could be getting a small little pullback on the IWM, and that doesn't mean a sell-off or anything. It's just a pullback. Went into a supply area on the IWM right into this area right here, and see, boom, that's why it's struggling and it's having trouble in that spot. Let's go over on the daily chart, let's go over to the all-world Microsoft. And on the Microsoft, we come up all the way up, and we had a high here at 432.97, which I think is, that's the new high. So it tagged the new high, Microsoft. So you get up and above. Let's see if this is going to hold here. As we look at the 2-hour chart, let's see what's actually happening. And we came off. Now, look at this solid run on Microsoft on a 2-hour chart here as we're looking at it. You look at it, and every day you see how it comes right back to the moving average. Look at the steady volume. Volume increases as it goes into this area. Comes back because they're going to take profit. Remember, when they come from here to here, they're going to take the profit. They come back and they buy in this area, okay? You come back, you got resistance. Now you get up into resistance, and now you're going to have to pull back again to the support level, and let's see if it makes another run. Look at the volume in this area. We get distribution of money in that spot, so let's see what's going to happen there. Right now, it's saying that you're going to get a little bit of a pullback, okay, or you're going to go sideways here a little, then make another run. So Microsoft looking very solid, right, on this market here, okay? Microsoft looking very solid. Now let's go over to Apple, because Apple had that gap up on, I can't believe that was May 3rd already. It felt like it was yesterday. I said they were going to pull it back, and they pulled it back. Now, you get a little bit of a run. After you get that surge, you'll get the pullback, and then you'll get the retest into this area, and then you get up and above it. So you got to break out from above, from that gap up. So that was strong and powerful right in that spot. Now you have volume dissipating here, okay, right as you go right into the resistance spot right in that area, okay? And you'll see that spot right there at that 192.05. We want to get a pullback because we're going to try to get back in this again, okay? Now, you go over to Amazon. Let's watch Amazon. Now, Amazon pulling back, right? We're going to get that little pullback on Amazon. And we're at the 50-day moving average. So we touch down on the 50-day moving average. So we get a doji right in that spot right there.